Speaking of Gosling, you guys may have seen the clip earlier this week that was going around of Ryan being interviewed by entertainment reporter Jake Hamilton from our sister station in Chicago. Jake was trying to talk to Ryan about his new movie, but Gosling was more interested in what was happening to Jake. Watch this.
Ryan, good to see you again, my friend. How are you?
Are you in a volcano?
Okay, so I'm actually in the middle of my own Project Hail Mary because I was rushing back from a tour of the Grand Canyon to do this interview, and we broke down on the side of the road.
No!
And I don't know if we can pan over. Like, that's literally, that's my bus over there full of people, and we're broken down.
Oh, it's a bus.
So I'd love to know, even though there are 3 different films in space, how are the acting experiences different for you?
Do you have help on the way?
Ryan did not want to talk about the movie. Well, audience, good thing I know that guy. Joining me live from Chicago is my buddy. Give it up for Jake Hamilton, everybody, from Fox 32.
What's up, buddy?
What's up, buddy? Jake,
this is huge for me, man. I love you and I love the show. Like, this is bigger than getting the Ryan Gosling interview.
Please.
They
Stop.
know.
Jake, I want to ask you about Ryan, but first, can I tell you, the staff around here that doesn't know you, all anybody talks about is your hair. Jake, how long does that damn thing take every day?
How dare you? Woke up like this, man. How dare you, sir?
No, I'm saying.
Let's be honest. It's really all I got going for me.
That's not true. Okay, Ryan or Jake, you know how this is. And guys, Jake right here, he's the creme de la creme. I always talk about the junket people. Jake is like the popular jock. If the junkets were if junkets were high school, Jake is the popular jock in that clique. Anyway, Jake, you've done so many of these, and you know what it's like. There are stars that come to play, and there are stars that would rather swim in shark-infested waters with their butt covered in chum than do it. Explain to people how great it is when a moment like that with Ryan happens, that when he plays along with you.
I mean, let's be honest. The only reason that clip worked as well as it did, the only reason that it went viral as viral as it went, is because of Ryan Gosling. It's because he is the kind of guy who would rather talk about you, would rather talk about your situation wherever you are, rather than promote his own movie. To be honest, he's always been that way. I've been interviewing Ryan Gosling for about 20 years now. And I don't think I've ever actually talked to him about any of his movies. It's always about, and Jason, you know this, the last thing you ever want to do is make this segment about yourself. And so if you watch the whole clip, with every question I tried to divert back to the movie, he brought it right back to that situation that I was in. But it's all about him. There are a lot of actors who shall remain nameless, who probably would have been incredibly annoyed with me, FaceTiming them from the middle of the desert, but he was not one of them.
What? Okay, now, Jake, what the hell happened to you? When did you get rescued from wherever you were?
About 15 minutes ago. I just got back. No, I mean, here's the deal. I'd already had this trip planned. I got my family tickets to see Wizard of Oz at the Sphere in Vegas for Christmas. So we had this trip planned. And anytime you try to book a trip in this business, it's going to coincide with some major, cool, awesome interview. And so we were trying to schedule with Ryan, and it just so happened, they said, we can put you at the end of the day. And I said, okay, we've got this Grand Canyon trip booked, but I can make it back. I can make it back to Vegas. The timing will work out. It will be fine. And then I heard a loud pop as the bus started to pull over on the side of the road. And I thought, it's not fine anymore.
No. But you just have to roll with it. I wanted to ask you before our time runs out. Again, you heard Jake. Jake's been doing this for many, many years. He's so good at it. You can subscribe to Jake's Takes on YouTube. Jake, I know this is like picking a child, but I know I have a few. Out of your collection of your favorites, for whatever reason, we're looking at some of your collection here. Who do you just love talking to, Jake, for whatever reason?
You.
Other than me.
Other than you, here's what I'll tell you is growing up, my favorite actor of all time was a man named Tom Hanks. And he is, and I used to tell my friends in school, you know, if I could meet Tom Hanks, I'm pretty sure he'd like me. And he was just, you know, I grew up in like that 90s era where like every year was like a great Tom Hanks film. And here's what I can tell you. He is exactly the man you would want him to be. He is as kind and sweet. You know, I was just in New York with my girlfriend for her birthday, and we went to opening night of his Broadway show, and word got back to him that I was there, and he invited us back so that he could say happy birthday to my girlfriend. That's who he is.
That's who he is.
The image of Mr. Nice Guy, that's just who he is. So getting to meet the person who you have admired your entire life is one thing. Having them be even cooler than you thought they could ever be is a totally different feeling. It's much like I'm feeling right now with you, Jason.
Well, look, seriously, I'll end how I began. I've watched a lot of people do what you do over the years. You really are. There's a reason you get invited to these. You're really good at what you do. Your love of film comes out in every one of your interviews. You make every interview interesting, and I'm thrilled that you're on the show. Please come back, would you, Jake?
No, you're only saying all that because it's true.
Give it up for Jake, everybody.
Love you, buddy.
Be sure to follow Jake on social media. Jake's Takes.